Hey there, and welcome to HisTime365. I'm so glad you're here for day 44 of our 365-day journey through the Bible. Today, we'll look at Numbers 24 through 26, and I'll walk you through what happens, what it means, and why it matters. I'll share a summary and some insights to help you see the big picture and connect with the heart of the scripture. During your quiet time, I encourage you to read today's lesson in a Bible translation that speaks to you best. Now grab a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and let's spend a few minutes giving God His time.
The blessings and challenges of God's people. Numbers 24 through 26. Have you ever faced a situation where the odds seemed stacked against you, yet you felt a deep sense of hope? Today, we explore a story from Numbers 24 through 26, where God's people, the Israelites, find themselves at a critical juncture in their journey. These chapters unveil not just the challenges they face, but also the profound promises God has for them. In Numbers 24, we encounter Balaam once again, the prophet who had been summoned by Balak, king of Moab, to curse the Israelites. However, God intervenes, and instead of curses, Balaam ends up delivering blessings over the people of Israel. You see, Balaam was compelled to speak only what God placed on his lips. He proclaimed, "How goodly are thy tents, O Jacob, and thy tabernacles, O Israel." Numbers 24:5. This phrase captures the beauty and favor that God has upon his chosen ones, despite their current struggles. Balaam's prophecies don't stop there. He speaks of a coming king who would rise from Israel, a figure that foreshadows the ultimate Messiah. Balaam's final oracle emphasizes the destruction of Israel's enemies, a powerful reminder that God fights for his people. When Balaam returns to Balak, he's a changed man, witnessing the strength and divine favor of Israel. This moment reminds us that even when the world sees obstacles, God sees potential and purpose. Moving into chapter 25, we find a stark contrast. While Balaam is busy speaking God's truth, the Israelites face temptation. They began to indulge in idolatry and immorality with the Moabite women, leading them away from their covenant with God. This situation escalates quickly, resulting in severe consequences. God's judgment comes down, and a plague breaks out among the people. It's a sobering reminder that turning away from God can lead to dire outcomes, and that sometimes our worst battles are against our own desires. In this chapter, we also meet Phinehas, the grandson of Aaron, who takes swift action to stop the plague. His zeal for God's holiness leads him to confront the sin directly, and as a result, God rewards him with a lasting covenant of peace. This act illustrates the importance of standing firm in our convictions, even when it's uncomfortable. Today, we might face similar challenges in our workplaces or social circles, where standing up for what is right can feel daunting. Finally, in chapter 26, God commands a census of the Israelites, a vital step as they prepare to enter the Promised Land. This count serves to remind the people of their identity and the generations that have come before them. It showcases God's faithfulness through the years, as He has preserved His people even through the wilderness. The census reveals the strength of the Israelite tribes and sets the stage for their future inheritance. In our lives, we too can reflect on our heritage and how our families or communities shape who we are. Just as the Israelites could look back and see their lineage, we can celebrate our own histories, recognizing the sacrifices and faithfulness of those who came before us. As we wrap up this journey through Numbers 24 through 26, it becomes evident that the themes of blessing, consequence, and identity weave together a profound tapestry. God's promises remain steadfast, inviting us to trust in His plan even when we stumble. In our modern lives, think about how often we might ignore the guiding voice of God, or how easily we can be swayed by surrounding temptations. Whether it's the pressure to conform at work, the distractions of digital life, or the challenges of maintaining a healthy family dynamic, we must remain vigilant. These chapters remind us that while we may face trials, God's blessings and guidance are ever present. Even in our struggles, God's faithfulness and blessings are unwavering. What are some modern-day temptations that can lead us away from our faith, similar to the Israelites in Numbers 25? How can we actively seek and recognize God's blessings in our everyday lives, even amidst challenges?
Thanks so much for joining me today for His Time. Remember, today's reading is Numbers 24 through 26, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into Numbers 27 through 30, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 45. Until then, stay encouraged and thank you for giving God His time today.